Hello and welcome to Silver Proving Grounds for Enhancement Shamans. Enhancement Shamans are very cooldown based spec, so they might have a little bit of difficulty. Let's actually get my lightning shield going. Might have a little bit of difficulty, or at least, nah, I shouldn't say difficulty, but they might not blow through especially some of the single target stuff nearly as quickly as some of the other specs. But obviously, if you feel like just blowing through it and making it easy, you can simply use your cooldowns. I, of course, am not, because that's just the way I like to do this. Now, one thing I've noticed that shamans are very powerful in is AoE damage. Enhancement shamans are ridiculous. Fire Nova is just insane in how powerful it is. As you can see right here, all I'm doing is spamming Fire Nova. I'm not doing my basic rotation at all. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. I literally just hit Flame Shock, hit one Lava Lash to spread the Flame Shock, and then spammed Fire Nova and just auto-attacked. Enhancement Shamans are very auto-attack based thanks to Wind Fury and all that stuff. Oh. And they're a bit burst damage based too. If that hits, and boom, and boom, and dead. And that hits. Let's actually spread it to that guy. And pow. And Frost Shock. I really don't like the fact that you actually have to use Frost Shock in a DPS rotation. It's like, why? I mean, I know they kept Frost Shock in for PvP purposes, so you'd have a slow, but it just feels a little redundant. Let's go ahead and spread that, and then we Fire Nova. I'm actually gonna have this guy get hit by hit. A lot of times a lot of specs seem to have almost more issue with the single target stuff, but not enhancement shamans. Literally just spam Fire Nova after you spread your flame shocks and watch everything just kind of melt. Boop. And it's pretty much easy mode here. Searing Totem really isn't a cooldown. It's something you should probably just always have up, especially if you have the talent Liquid Magma, which, there it is. Yep. Oh, here. I'm just going to go ahead and spread that, and boom, and I'm just going to, oh, that actually interrupted his heal. Alright, so for single target, I'll just drop that. And technically, Liquid Mana, I guess it's a cooldown. I'll blow it. It's only 45 seconds, so it's more of a rotational kind of thing than an actual cooldown. Let's just interrupt you, and down you go. Yeah, that almost is a power cooldown. How strong that is. It's only 45 seconds, though. I actually blew it more just because I haven't actually tried that out yet. But yeah, if you are having difficulty, then obviously just use your cooldowns and make it easy mode. Now I'm doing more of an actual rotation here. Spread your Flame Shock, hit your Fire Nova if there's at least, I think, 3 targets. And then of course just go run through your Storm Strike, Lava Lash, use your Maelstrom procs. Since there's absolutely no damage in DPS Proving Grounds, you obviously don't need to use your Maelstrom procs on self-heals. You can just use them on damage. Now, as you can see, this actually is, since I kind of single-targeted all those 3 targets, you notice it actually did take a bit of time. Shamans, for pure single-target DPS, enhancement shamans are dependent upon using, your Fire Elemental, your Feral Spirit, Ascendance, and of course having your Searing Totem up if your Fire Elemental isn't out. So not using those does kind of slow you down a little bit. Let's go to you first. Can I spread it from there? Actually, I think I can. And it hit that one. Let's interrupt that. Now, when targets are actually spread out, shamans don't really have so much of a, I'll just let that hit. Shamans don't really have so much of a cleave effect as it is just pure AoE, which makes them very strong in, pure AoE effects and everything, but it does make them a little bit weak when it comes to, parts like this where the targets are too spread out to really make active use of Fire Nova too much. And you kind of have to just run around and single target them all down. And so again, with the fact that you really need to be using your cooldowns to upkeep, adequate DPS against some of the other specs that, aren't as cooldown based in classes. So it takes a little bit of time, but still, as you can see, I blew through it still pretty easily. And last wave. Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm just going to throw down the Searing Totem, just because. And let's go ahead and interrupt that. Get him hit there. See, let's get him hit with the other one. And... boop. Boop, boop. And he's down. And let's go ahead and get this bugger hit with both of those. And as you can see, he just melts. And as you can see here, bop this guy with that. And boop, he melts. And hey. And then this one. And that's all she wrote, really. Just bop him with that. Not that it really matters. And he might die from just the Flame Shock. I wonder if he will. Oh, and the Searing Totem. That's just, obviously spamming on him. And he goes down. I didn't even have to really even auto-attack him or anything. So, primary thing with Enhancement Shamans is make sure you always try to spread that Flame Shock as much as possible. Spread that around. Throw out your Searing Totem if you're really having DPS target, especially with the single target. And obviously, if you really are having difficulty, just, on those troublesome waves with those healers, it's always important to make sure you interrupt the heals. On those troublesome waves with the big healers, with the big single target ads that you have to burn down, those are the waves to blow your cooldowns on if you absolutely are having a lot of trouble. But really, as you can see, you shouldn't have too much. Anyhow, I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.